Hi, my name is Tony, and in this video I will have a look at the Punch-O-Matic device and help you decide if this tool can really help you with your leatherworking. Before we move on, I gotta tell you, I bought this with my own money and I am not affiliated or endorsed in any way by the company that makes and sells these things. I will leave a link to their website in case you want to purchase one, but my opinions are my own and might even, be very different than your opinions, and I don't care because this is my video and I do what I want. Right off the bat, before you get this onto your desk, this tool will set you back $285. And that's before shipping and taxes, because some of us will have to pay that as well. Now, is that a lot? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. I am very curious of what you have to say. And now let's open the package, see what's inside. Note that this particular package is already opened because in my particular case I had to present it to the custom officers for inspection, who charged me 19% in tax on the total value. This, however, does not apply to US customers, as these are made and shipped from within the US. If you are an EU citizen like myself, expect to pay taxes on it. The box contains the actual device, very well protected against damage. Now, in addition, a lacing chisel and also this diagram is included. Okay, this guy. Now, sadly, there is no manual, there is no explanation on the different settings on this device, no nothing. So you pretty much need to figure out everything yourself. Just, this diagram showing you all the parts, which is only useful if you want to take it apart and put it back together. But why would you do that? Oh, in case it breaks. Okay, well, let's hope it doesn't, eh? Luckily, I was kind enough to make this video for you, and I will show you in great detail what's what, okay? Now, right out of the box, the first thing you need to do is find a place to anchor this device on. I will use a wooden board, and before you decide, this will be a constant fixture on your workbench. I suggest you do the same, which is mount this to a wooden board. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Now, that's very easy to do. 2 screws and you're good to go. You can choose the distance between each holes with this little knob here. There are no markings, so you need to either mark or remember what distance each position corresponds to. And yes, I know what you're gonna say.
Hey Tony, it's easy to remember when you use it all the time.
But are you? Are you gonna use it all the time? You don't know that yet. We still have this review to go through. So for now, just watch and you can hey Tony me later, alright? Good. Let's continue. If I may, like I was saying, the spacing knob has 4 positions. The 12 o'clock will give you holes spaced at 6 millimeters. The 3 o'clock will give you 4 millimeter spacing, and the 6 o'clock will give you 3.5 millimeter spacing between your holes, and finally the 9 o'clock will give you slightly less than 3.5 millimeters. Not quite 3 millimeters, but close. I'm not sure if this is intended or not, but the difference between these two last positions is very, very small. Personally, I would have designed it to go 6, 5, 4, and 3 millimeters, but I'm sure there is a good reason they did not. Next, you can adjust the distance between the stitching line and the edge, but you gotta approximate. There are no markings to tell you how far you are. So I suggest finding your preferred distance and then use something sharp to mark the exact position for later use. Next, let's talk about the position of the prong, okay? You can adjust this and set it parallel with the edge if you want to do some lacing, or position it at a slight angle for hand stitching. Also, something to be aware of when you play around with the position of the prongs, make sure you don't fit them too far down or they will get stuck in the wooden board underneath and will not move your leather further. So either mark how far the prong needs to be or just remember it, because again, there are no markings. And one more thing, I wish they offered at least one spare prong, because I don't know how solid these things are, I don't know how long they'll last, and if I break or if I lose them, I'll be stuck till I find a replacement one. And you know, it's funny because you could buy this with the board to attach it on, but no extra prongs. That, in my opinion, should definitely be an option at checkout. I would love to be able to get a round hollow puncher as well, because that's what I mostly use. Next, I'll do a stitching line with each of the 4 settings and show them all to you side by side. Now let me show you how stitching will look like when I use holes made by the Punch-O-Matic. First of all, I'll do a 4mm line with a chisel angle at about 30 degrees. The leather I use, it's about 6 ounces, that's about 2.4 millimeters, quite heavy, and the thread is 0.8 millimeters. This is the first line, holes made at 4 millimeters apart. Now that's pretty nice, you can't deny it. I also made the line spaced at 6 millimeters right next to it, and here is how that looks. Absolutely perfect, that's how it looks. I am very happy with the result. The consistent holes made by the Punch-O-Matic helped a lot, but don't forget, I'm a pro, so it's pretty fair to say I make any machine look better. But now, the big question. What is this machine actually good for? Can I use it on, let's say, any of my patterns? No, not really. The fixed hole spacing and the lack of a round hole puncher instead of this flat one would make it almost impossible to use it with printed patterns. Also, bear in mind, you can only make the holes about 1 inch away from the edge, and when you have all those patterns spread over half a cow, you realize this is nothing but a glorified paperweight. Also, not great with curves. Straight lines, okay. Curves, not so much. And if I remove this flexible part here, you'll see exactly why. But can you use this to add stitching or lacing holes along straight edges? Yes, and that is a big yes. The Punch-O-Matic is really good for this particular job, and in all honesty, it shines at it. Making the holes, it's easy, effortless, and precise. So in conclusion, what do I think about this device? Well, it's very well made, mostly metal except for the 2 knobs here, wooden handle. It's so small it will fit any workplace. It does exactly what it says it does, but I think it could use a few tweaks to be more helpful, and you are kind of limited at what you can actually use it for. But what is my advice? Should you buy this or not? Well, if you have a lot of belts to stitch along the edge, or you do a lot of lacing, then yes, absolutely, it's an expensive tool, but if you think it will save you time, go for it. However, if you want to make round holes at any distance from the edge that you want, then this is not the tool for you. So if you use a lot of patterns in your leather making, then also no, the Punch-O-Matic isn't gonna help you much. It is what it is. Well, that was everything I had to say, and if you got any opinions on this tool, or if you already have it and you got even more insight, please share your experience in the comments below and help others take a more informed decision before buying it. I'm pretty sure this video was very helpful, no need to tell me that. And I got more tool reviews coming. I got more tutorials, I got more everything, including the 100K free pattern coming very soon. So you all need to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Yeah, no, go ahead, do it now. I'll wait. I guarantee you won't be sorry. Okay, you did? Good. Well, till next time, stay safe and peace. I'm out.